Children, the plan for this one is Sherlock Holmes TV and Elder Scrolls Oblivion. It's gonna be live.
In a world with chaos reigns and emergency including. One visionary endeavor seeks to bring us all together when theater live after dark. Harnessing the transformative power of artificial intelligence, the timeless charm of radio theater. The wisdom of books, and the excitement of video games. When theater live after dark illuminates the path to enlightenment and fosters a sense of unity among its audience. Through this unique fusion of storytelling and interactive experiences, we aim to nurture personal growth, improve learning, and inspire a peaceful existence. Guided by your obedient servant, Sebastian St. we embark on a journey of self-discovery. But where do we begin? Begin by simply listening, slow down, see just how peaceful space can be. Community, bound by shared passion and a desire to elevate the human experience. Sebastian St. will be there, to the end of the line, my Valentine, guiding you on this journey towards a more serene and enlightened mind. Catch you guys on the flip side.
Begin by simply listening, slow down, see just how peaceful today can be. Greetings, children. It is I, your host, Sebastian St. Smalls. The plan for this one is Elder Scrolls Oblivion and Sherlock Holmes TV. Thanks so much for swinging by. Wish us luck. Elder Scrolls. Where is it hiding? There it is.
Need to get out of here. There's no telling who will come first, the Blades or more assassins.
Wait here, Slim. I'll be down in 2 shakes.
The sacred symbol of the Empire. Only those of Septim blood can wear it, they say. He's the Grand Master of the Blades. As the eyes and ears of the Emperor, the Blades don't advertise.
The young lady who arrived in a covered wagon. A what? A covered wagon. What do you find strange about that?
I'm looking, Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
You've practically done, madam. Won't you come in?
We of the Imperial Bodyguard are the public face of the Blades. You'll find...
Name's Minnie Mellon, Mr. Holmes. Now, round a pack.
He's the Grand...
I'm sure
we
glad
of
to know
the
you.
Imperial... You'll find
It's near
Grandmaster
you with
Dawson
Bison
and Wayne
Jack's
Pryor.
radio, I believe.
My
Hey,
order is
how'd you figure
dedicated
that
to the
out?
service of the
Well,
Septim Emperor.
your dress is
We have
very
failed
charming,
in our
but scarcely commonplace in London.
Well, didn't have a chance to change to
Chapter
my store
house of the
clothes.
Order of
Came
Talents.
straight here from a
A
hotel.
monastic order connected to
Who's
the
he?
Blades. It's located on the back
no,
road
that's
just outside
Dr.
of
Watson,
Port.
my esteemed partner.
May Talos guide his
Howdy,
soul
Doc.
to Ethereus.
How do you do, indeed?
Rest in peace, my lord.
I'm sorry to bother you boys so late, but I got a case for you, Mr. Holmes. You're gonna like this one.
Yes, yeah, sure. Won't you sit down?
No time to sit down. Not with that man in my hotel room.
Man in your room?
Well, don't get excited, Doc. It's all right. He's dead.
Oh, well, of course, in that case, what, dead?
With his head diced up a little, and my tomahawk laying next to him.
Tell me, Miss O'Malley, who is this gentleman?
Dunno. Never saw the critter before in my life. Walked into my room after the show tonight, and there he was, stretched out on the floor, dead.
And it was your tomahawk.
Sure was. You was in the show, but I left it in my room tonight. Sherlock, you gotta get that hombre's body out of my room.
But Miss O'Malley, one can't just...
Minnie is the name, Doc.
Well, Doctor, Doc is right, Minnie. It's considered illegal to move a body from the place of crime.
Well, it certainly is in England. Of course, I don't know what they do in Texas.
But it was illegal to tomahawk a critter in my room, too, wasn't it?
Well, I dare say it was, but wouldn't it be simpler to notify the police?
Sherlock, our Texas way, we call in the sheriff when we want to make a fuss about something. I don't want to make a fuss about this. Just want to get that body out of my room. Pronto.
Pronto? Is that his name?
What language you talking, Doc?
Minnie, why don't you want to make fuss about it?
I'm aiming to get myself hit.
Hitched?
Hit. A hook. Lasso, tied down. Wed in holy matrimony. And what would Freddie and his mother count to see if they found I got a dead man in my room?
Freddie, I presume, is your fiancé.
Yeah? The Earl of Worcester. Met him last week when he got tossed off a Bronco. Landed in his lap.
Oh, I don't think I've heard of the title.
Well, Freddie calls it something else too, Doc. But it's spelled W-O-R-C-E-S-T-E-R. Worcester.
Oh, yes, I see it. Lord Worcester. Mm-hmm.
His ma'd be fit to be hogtied if I got in any kind of scandal.
Anglo-American relations are involved in this, Watson, to say nothing of chivalry.
Aha!
Now, look here, Holmes. I know all about Anglo-American relations and chivalry, but just the same,
Doc, maybe you better stay home tonight and leave this to me and Sherlock.
Yes, maybe you'd better. It might turn out to be a rather risky business, Watson.
Well, excuse me, what, heck is this?
The lasso, Doc.
Oh. Well,
You throw a half with it.
will you throw a half of where?
Well, you don't really throw a half, Doc. You just lasso him. Like this.
Now, really, what on earth do you think, young woman, you're doing?
And then
What is
you
that?
pull. All right, boys, up you go.
I refuse point blank to travel in that disgusting conveyance.
Oh, don't be so narrow-minded, Watson. Come on, get in.
I tell you, I refuse point blank.
Well, if that's the way you feel about it, Doc.
You'll regret this.
Take it away, Slim.
The man, after all, he has his principles. Hey, you mustn't do this to me. What do you think you're doing?
Faster, Watson, faster.
What do you think you're doing? I can't put up with this. You'll stagger me, you...
Come on now, Watson, hurry, come on. Knees up, Mother Brown, knees up, Mother Brown, knees up.
Oh no, what happened?
Mother Brown, come on, Watson, come on.
I'm sorry. I don't know how that happened. There we
is,
go.
boys. Just like
I
a
think that's
lesson.
better.
He's
I
dead
fixed it.
all right, isn't he, Doc?
He couldn't be deader. Yes. Nasty business, this. Whoever did it wasn't satisfied to hit him just once with that tomahawk. Hit him several times. Looks like a vengeance killing.
Sounds like an engine on a warpath.
I take it that this is the weapon you use in your performance, Minnie.
Yeah. Fella stands there with a cigarette in his mouth, and I'll throw the tomahawk at him, slice off the cigarette.
A bit risky, isn't it?
Not if I don't miss, Doc.
Oh, I see. When do you estimate the time of death, Doctor? Within the last 2 hours. It's perfectly straightforward. Penetration of the cerebellum. He was hit more than once. Aged about 30, I'd say. Occasionally wore glasses. Huh. Won it. No means of identification in it. Well, what's this? No doubt about his profession, Watson. Skeleton keys.
By Jove, Holmes, a burglar. Then that means, of course, he was after some jewels, and he must have had a partner, and then he and his partner...
Well, you've got no jewels. Just some old engine beads, and who'd want them?
Now, the problem becomes, where can we put his body?
Now, look here, Holmes, we can't put his body anywhere, but that's preposterous.
Got it? We'll put it in the next room.
Oh, now, look, Holmes, listen, you've got to listen to reason. You can't possibly...
Anglo-American relations, Watson. Remember?
Careful, Boston Jack doesn't see you. He's got his room down the hall.
Thank you, my dear.
Relax, Doc. Leave it to Sherlock.
My dear son, Holmes is the last person I leave this to. He has no more idea of when to stop than any man I have...
Number 13, across the passage. Most appropriate.
Couldn't think of a better. Come on now. Time's a wasting. All right, boys. All clear.
Come along, Holmes. Holmes, what are you doing? Come along. I'm coming.
Mr. Holmes,
Hello, Tommy.
I've got something for you, Mr. Holmes. Something real odd.
Really, Tommy? What is it, eh?
Well, sir, I happened to be passing one of the rooms tonight, and I looked inside.
The door was open.
Not exactly open, sir. In fact, it was closed, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I think I do know what you mean.
Well, if a bloke wants to become a famous detective like you...
Well, really, Tommy, there are more ethical ways of becoming a detective than looking through keyholes, but since you did, what did you see?
Someone's hand.
Boy!
Yes, Mom?
There's a mouse in my room.
I'll get it right out, Mom.
How?
I'm coming right away, Mom.
Madam, might I suggest that you try mewing?
Mewing?
Yes?
Yes, madam.
Can I help you?
Mewing.
Disgraceful, if you ask me.
He's
I pay
upstairs.
3 shillings
Go
for my
ahead.
room, and I must mew like a cat.
Well, now, Tommy, perhaps you'll tell me about that hand that you saw.
Well, sir, all I saw was a hand turning a knob on a bedpost.
Hand turning a knob on a bedpost. That's very interesting. Thank you very much, Tommy.
Thank
now
you.
run along and catch that mouse.
Coming, madam.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
The tomahawk, I think it's called, sir. A native weapon of the North American
This cannot
Indian.
be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it.
When I want the history of the tomahawk, Wilkins, I'll consult an encyclopedia. Yes? Ah, come in, Holmes. Dr. Watson?
Hello, Inspector. How are you? How'd you know
By
so
the
strange?
nine.
Anything interesting on
This
hand?
is the Amulet of Kings.
I thought you'd be interested. The kind
Who
of
are
case you
you?
like.
How did you get this?
Well, the chambermaid.
What do you know of the Emperor's death?
Poor chap.
Yes, he was killed.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Most observant of it, Lestrade. Have you identified the victim?
Oh, yes, of course. There's a burglar, the name of Sly Sam Slight.
The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the danger of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Is it time for the magnifying
I'm not sure.
glass? A little,
Only the emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation.
like interfering in the yard.
The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods.
Oh, you mean
It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the imperial city. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from the threat that only the emperor was aware of.
Sly Sam tomahawked him.
Who owned the tomahawk?
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguard, the Blades.
Might have been a Red Indian.
One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Yes, but Holmes, what I don't understand is who put the tomahawk next to the body?
I did.
You did.
Yes.
But Holmes, Minnie's our client.
Waste no time.
Yes, but we moved the body so she won't be involved, and then you implicate her with the tomahawk.
The tomahawk is evidence, my dear fellow. Would you have me disturb evidence? That's illegal, you know.
Well, really? Yes, but... I'm very surprised at you know, because after all...
I'm hungry, and I didn't come prepared with snacks. So that was a very brief episode. Begin by simply listening. Slow down. See just a peaceful
All right, boys.
beat.
Grab it.
Thanks so much for swinging by. Catch you guys on the flip
Reach for the
side.
ceiling, Doc. You too, Sherlock.
Oh, I believe she means raise your hands.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
I'm right disappointed in you, Sherlock. I thought you were a straight shooter. You planted my tomahawk next to that critter's body, so I guess I'll have to shoot you. You got any last wishes, Sherlock?
Well,
And now we return to the case of the Texas cowgirl. Quite simple, really. The tomahawk I placed by the body was the one I found in the potted plant outside Minnie's room. The murderer undoubtedly hid it there, hoping to recover it later on.
you mean he used 2 tomahawks to kill Slide?
No, just one. He struck Slide with Minnie's tomahawk after he'd killed him, thereby giving the impression that Minnie had done it.
Well, someone's trying to frame me.
Obviously.
Well, who is it?
Could it be somebody in the rodeo?
Why, no good, Doc. If anyone in the rodeo saw, they saw a Bison Jack, not me. No one knows I'm a silent partner. Who's that?
Oh, one of Inspector Lestrade's emissaries, I expect. Come in. Oh, Mr. Holmes, Inspector. Inspector Lestrade asked me to give you this message. Ah, thank you, Wilkins. Aha. Just as I thought.
What is it, Sherlock?
Well, Inspector Lestrade thinks he's found the owner of the other tomahawk, the one that killed Sly.
But whose is it?
He doesn't say.
Well, come on, boys. Whoever the hombre is, he's the one that's trying to frame me.
Where's the inspector, Sergeant? In the room with the body? No, sir, he's in the room with running water. This one, sir.
Running water? But they've all got running water.
It means Chief running water, Doc. The engine in the rodeo.
Oh.
Well, I took your advice, Mr. Holmes. I found an Indian. Chief running water here. Indians in London, honestly.
Howdy, Chief.
Oh.
How do you do? Oh, Lestrade, has our friend admitted owning the tomahawk?
Well, I don't know. He keeps saying the same thing every time. You watch. Now, I'll ask you once again. Is this your tomahawk? Huh? Wamaho. You see?
He doesn't savvy English, Sheriff.
Oh, I don't think I've had the honor.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Inspector Lestrade, this is Miss Minnie O'Malley from Bison Jack's Rodeo.
Oh, then, miss, perhaps you can help me to make this gentleman understand what I'm trying to ask him.
Sorry, Sheriff. He's a Blackfoot. All I speak is Apache.
Tomahawk. You catch 'em quick, kill White Chief?
Wanahana.
Welcome to Raid Shadow Legends. If you're wondering just what you're getting into, Raid Shadow Legends is a free-to-play game for your PC or Mac running on the Plarium Play.
What do you want to do that for?
I reckon he thinks you're asking him to scalp you, Sheriff.
Holmes, this is impossible. When it gets to the point where I have to learn Blackfoot to talk to a murder suspect, well, really. Well, what's he saying?
I believe, sir, he says the tomahawk belongs to Big Chief Bison Jack.
When I want suggestions from you, Wilkins, I'll ask for it. What?
He says that he saw Mr. Bison Jack tonight in the corridor outside room number 13, the room where the body of the deceased was found. He also suggests that perhaps we might...
Bison Jack? Why, sure enough, this is his tomahawk.
Then it's not his?
Sherlock, the varmint tomahawk sliced in my room, and then he went over...
In your room, Miss O'Malley?
A slip of the tongue, Straight. A slip of the tongue.
That's right, Sheriff. Slip of the tongue. Make 'em all the time.
Because that wouldn't make any sense either. Wilkins, find this Bison Jack person, or whatever they call him, and bring him to room 13.
Yes.
This ain't my tomahawk, Sheriff. Never seen it before. Anyhow, tomahawks all look the same to me.
It's the tomahawk you loaned me for my act tonight. Left mine in my room.
You didn't give us your tomahawk back to me, Minnie.
I certainly did, right after the act.
I don't rightly recollect your giving it back.
Chief Running Water... Name. Chief Running Water said he saw you outside the door of this room tonight, Mr. Jack.
Yeah, wanted to talk over the act with Minnie.
Did Miss O'Malley answer the door?
No. I went straight back to my room. Did you get back here tonight before or after Minnie? I reckon it's before. Leastwise, Minnie wasn't in a room when I knocked. Tell me, Lestrade, did any of the guests report missing jewelry tonight?
No, why?
Well, they will soon.
But
you gave the solution yourself, Lestrade. The murderer was Sam Sly's partner. Weren't you, Mr. Honeywell?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You stole Bison Jack's tomahawk to kill your own partner here in this room. Then you planned to move his body back into Bison Jack's room.
This is ridiculous. If that's what I planned, why didn't I put the body into Bison Jack's room?
Because Bison Jack had already returned to his room from the rodeo.
In that case, I still wouldn't have left the body in my room. I could have put it in another room.
Come, Mr. Honeywell, don't let's get academic. Who placed the jewels in the bedpost?
Yes. Who did place the jewels in the bedpost?
Well,
Would your employment with a corset firm stand investigation, Mr. Honeywell?
Dr. Watson.
Nice rope on there, partner.
It's all yours, Inspector. Middle of this. There we are. Holmes.
Thank you, Watson. Brad?
See, you can really twirl that rope, Doc.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think there's much to it once you get the hang of it, you know.
Say, Sherlock, how'd you know that Honeywell dragged the body from his room to my room?
Well, the tracks in the corridor. 2 heel marks in the carpet. Quite obvious.
Golly, you could be an engine scout.
Minnie, may I ask you something?
Sure can.
Would you really have shot me?
Well, I reckon not. Maybe just wounded you a little. Yes, do you, boy?
Yes, do you, Minnie?